First step or second off?
I'll turn it completely off.
Completely off?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just hang on, yeah? Well, I thought I'd do a new little idea for a video. It might be a regular thing, I don't know, it's a little tester, but I've seen a few other channels doing it, and I know lots of people seem to love it when I go for a little wander around the yard and show everyone what cars we've had come in, what cars we've sold, and what we've got going on at Binker. So in today's video, we're going to call it Binker Weekly or something, but I'm not promising it weekly, alright? So just don't expect that, but it is a trial. If it goes well, I'll do it more often. We're going to do a little intro. Then after the intro, go for a little wander around the yard. I'll show you what cars we've bought this week, what cars we've sold. I'm not going to have to go through every single one, but I'll pick and choose a few of the good ones, and then I'll pick maybe a car of the week, alright? So let's get on the intro. Do you know what, let's kick it off with this here. This is the manifold off of the stage 4.5 Nissan GTR, which we've now sold to a friend of mine, Mark, but he hasn't picked it up yet because as he was about to drive it off, I heard a little tapping, a little sort of sounds, and there was a blow from the manifold, it turned out to be, which you can see there. It's had previous welding. Apparently this is quite a common fault that they cracked there, so we are now on the hunt to get a whole new manifold for this car, but as you can see, it's quite a substantial unit. It's actually part of the turbo, which is a hybrid turbo, so the guts of that turbo got to come out and then go into the new manifold when we get that, and then we can fit it all, and then Mark can take his new car. But yeah, that is just general headaches of the car trade. It happens actually quite often. It's very annoying, but you know what, we want to get the cars right, and Mark is a very, very loyal customer of ours. So yeah, that's headache number one this week. Yeah, I think you lot are going to like this style of video, ain't you? Because you love to have a little nose around Binker and see what cars I've got. And it's interesting because you just don't know. Like, I was just leant on the top of that Nissan Almera there. Look at the state of the paint on that. But a car like that's quite a good example, really. Y-Reg is obviously old, it's beaten up. It can't be scrapped. That's too good to scrap. But it is a good car for someone. But at the same time, us as a trader, we can't be expected to get that car prepped to a seriously high standard. So what we do is we get them MOT'd, get them to a roadworthy standard, and just sell them as they are. Obviously, if a customer wanted us to get it all painted, that car would probably need a full respray. If you look at it, the paint is literally coming off in a lot of places. Personally, I think that car's beyond help, like beyond help visually, but mechanically it's probably quite a good thing. What else have we got going on down here? Nice little Honda, Mazda MX-5, that came in this week actually. That Nissan X-Trail also came in this week. Chrysler PT Cruiser, that came in this week as well. What else have we got going on? It's quite a big week for us at Binker because we actually launched at long last, at bloody long last, our EnterReg platform, which is basically a system for the car trade that car traders can manage their stock, do bookkeeping, accountancy, just all the things that car traders need to do. It's all on one platform. We've been using this system for years, but we've made it now so other car traders can use it, and it also links in with the back end of the car buying shop. So when a customer goes on the car buying shop and they type in their reg, i.e. KG54 SFX, they get a quote to sell their car. That car or that customer's info will get linked to their local car trader, and their local car trader can buy that car and put it up as a bit of stock on their site. So it's an exciting time for us. It was just a soft launch. The main launch will be done in the next couple of months, but yeah, it's going to be an absolute gem of a tool for everyone in the car trade. I'm really excited to roll it out throughout the car trade in this country. I know I've got a lot of people excited about it, but forget about that for now. You're here to see cars. What other cars do we have going on this week? So I sold 3 M3s. That's a pretty good week to sell 3 M3s in 1 week. They were cars that you guys are familiar with. One of them was the E90 convertible, E90, E93, E92, whatever it is, convertible. It's cold, by the way. That went out. We took in a 330D as part exchange. I took that home last night. It's parked out the front there. I'll go and show you that in a sec. That's a really nice car. The other M3 we sold was the E36, the mint low mileage one, the saloon. we sent that off to Classic Car Auction, CCA, and they're part of Silverstone Car Auctions, and that sold for £20,000, man. So yeah, we got good money for that. Really pleased with the outcome of that car. And the other M3 was the low mileage E90 Saloon, and that sold to one of my subscribers. That car was an absolute gem of a car. He's over the moon with it, so congratulations to him. Part exchanges we took in that A5 there. We also took in that Audi Q5. Those that follow me on Instagram would know that I drove home in that X3 there the other day. It's a very nice car, if you like that kind of thing. That's just come back from the body shop. It had quite a bad dent in the door there, so they've repaired that without giving it a little clean up, and that's now good to go. The GTO, you obviously see that in my most recent video. Shout out to Ollie. Ollie was such a nice guy, man. The plan with the GTO is we're going to get the wheels done, get all the rough edges sorted, because the paint is amazing. Like, the paint job is amazing as far as like the finish. I'm not going to touch it because it's dusty, but the finish of the paint is amazing. It's just in some areas they've been a bit slack with the prep, so we'll try and get that sorted as well. Nice little Scirocco. I think that's been here a couple of weeks. That Q7 came in this week. Again, that comes from one of my subscribers. It's actually got a gearbox fault. He did not stitch us up with that car. He told us, I've got this Q7, it's got a gearbox fault, it's got a few little issues. He's very honest. It drives fine. It don't drive fine. It's got a gearbox fault. It drives fine apart from the gearbox fault. So we'll just advertise it as it is, obviously advertising the fact that it has got a gearbox fault, and if it doesn't sell, we'll take it off sale, get the gearbox repaired, and put the price up. So it gives you an idea of the options. The issues that we generally have in the car trade is mechanics. Like, we've got a handful of good mechanics around us, but they're so busy, they love to do all the little jobs, the easy ones. As soon as you load a big gearbox problem onto them, yeah, it just tends to go to the back of the queue. And that M135i there is a good example of that. That needs an eccentric shaft. BMW have quoted £2,400 to do that job, but a shaft on eBay is a couple of £100. But the problem we're having is it's in the queue to be repaired, and the mechanics are just mega busy. F80 M3, that's just come back from finally getting the wheels refurbed. You know what, let's spin the camera around to show you that. So yeah, so the wheels been refurbed, it all looks very nice. It actually needed a couple of tyres as well, so we've done that. Also, I forgot to say, we did actually remove the tint off the rear lights on this car, because I just thought they looked a bit, I don't know, just a bit wrong. And the wheels, we obviously had them done in the correct finish. They've got like the shadow finish on the lacquer, so they look really nice. We've had lots of applications on finance on that car, so I'm pretty sure that by the time this video goes live, that car will be sold. Magdalena's Porsche Macan Turbo, getting loads of interest in that. That is actually the cheapest Macan Turbo on Auto Trader at the minute, so that'll be gone pretty soon. That's the 330D that I was just saying about. We took that in part exchange against the convertible M3. That's a proper cool car. In fact, let's see if I've got the key in my pocket. Yeah, look at it all inside. It's had some gangster sound system put in it, and then in the boot it's got a big sub, which not my kind of thing, but people do love that sort of stuff. It's an M Performance car, it's obviously got the M Performance wheels and stuff. All looks very nice, doesn't it? What else was I going to say? I've got Andre coming down with his little 135D. He reckons it's going to beat everything on my Draggy leaderboard. You know what, let's click to that scene. Andre.
Hello.
So your car's done now, yeah?
Almost done.
Almost done. But you brought it back today to do Draggy times. You reckon this is going to be the quickest thing on the Draggy leaderboard, yeah?
We need to see.
Is it going to be quicker than the GTR?
Hopefully, yes. I want to beat the GTR.
Alright, so I'll take it out then, yeah? And I'll put back in a second, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Alright then. So, quickly look at the times again. GTR is 3.33 seconds. F80 M3 Comp is 3.43 seconds, yeah?
Yeah.
You think it's going to beat the Comp, but maybe not the GTR, yeah?
Comp, yeah. It's a stage 3 gearbox now.
Yeah, it's faster than it was before, isn't it?
You feel it now. Now you can feel the power.
Okay. No, I thought if it beats the C63 AMG, which is a quick car, yeah. That's impressive. But I think you think it's a lot quicker than that. That done it in 4.38, right?
Yeah.
Lag there. That's better. Traction control kicked in. Traction control kicked in there. Should we turn it off?
Yeah, I can turn it off.
Where do you turn it off? Alright, that work, yeah?
Yeah. First step or second off?
I'll turn it completely off.
Completely off?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just hang on, yeah? That was a good run. Well, Andre, you ready?
Huh?
You ready for the outcome?
Really bad or
It's not really bad. It's not.
too good?
But there is two of us in here. I did say to you, you could have got out of the car, but we'll forget about that. So the quickest ones, we've done a few runs, didn't we?
Yeah.
It didn't beat the GTR.
Definitely not.
It didn't beat the M3.
What place?
And it didn't beat the C63. It came just after the C63, so it's now in 7th place. It done it in 4.65 seconds.
Oh, not
So
bad.
you need to maybe do a bit more tuning, yeah?
Maybe an LSD.
Maybe an
Or sort it out.
LSD, yeah. Poor Andre, definitely seems a little bit disappointed, didn't he? But it's still a quick car. I'm curious to see what the 330D does it in, because you know what? This car is actually quite quick. Let's jump out on this quickly. You know what, this is a proper nice car. It's actually done 94,661 miles. It ain't low mileage, but it does look like it's quite nice, isn't it? Even the wear on the seat looks pretty good. So, but we're not here to talk about how tidy this car is. We want to see how quick it is from 20 to 70 mile an hour. I drove it in this morning, I think I said that earlier, and I think this car feels proper quick. But after driving Andre's 1 Series, this is definitely not as quick as it wouldn't be. That's got more power and less weight. So if this is somehow quicker, that would be a miracle. So yeah, let's do a few runs. We're on a 70 mile an hour road now, and see how it gets on. Gearbox is in sports mode. Traction control is not fully off, but I will get that off in the next run. That's one run done. So let's turn traction control completely off. How do I do that? There we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Done. That felt quick. Oh mate, look at that CLK AMG Black Series. That is proper nice. Come on mate, let's have a little race. What a beautiful car. Oh my god, that is my kind of car. Wide arches, V8 under the bonnet. I don't think I've ever seen one of them on the road in my life. That is a seriously special car. That CLK 63 AMG was so nice. I just found this one up for sale. Those that follow me on Instagram would have seen I've just done a quiz time poll on my Insta story with this car. £86,990 it's advertised for. I would say it definitely looks better in black. I'm pretty sure they're all imports because they're all left-hand drive, but it's got a 6.2 litre, it's got a 6.2 litre C63 engine in it, which is one of my favourite engines of all time. But yeah, lovely thing. Draggy times, that's what we want to know. We want to know about draggy times. Let's go back to that section of my phone. So Andre's car done 20 to 70 mile an hour in 4.65 seconds. This car done 20 to 70 mile an hour in 5.65 seconds. So it's a whole second slower from 20 to 70 mile an hour than Andre's 135D. Let's now go see what's going on, or what else has been going on at Binker, yeah? What else we had going on this week? So we sold Will's Audi Q7. That was actually parked there where that Q7 is parked right now. That was a nice car. We sold my little brother's Porsche 911. This camera is so heavy, I need to rest it on something. Use Magdalena's Porsche, I think. Yeah, that's better. I knew this car had a purpose. Yeah, so we sold Curtis's Porsche 911. We sold 2 Discos. We bought 2 Discos as well. And that's pretty much it. What else have we bought this week? A white Audi A3, a couple of Transit Connects. I think that's one just in the background there. We also got that VW, what are they called again? can't remember what that's called. Amarok, that's what it is. Bought a Qashqai, a Renault Capture. Sold the Mercedes Vito, you know, the one that I said in a previous video that the wheels got refurbed, and that is pretty much it. Car of the week, that's what I was gonna say. I think the car of the week for me is the Mitsubishi GTO, right? That car is a really special car. The fact that it's a manual, a twin turbo, you know, it's got a good background, it's come from a lovely guy. That is a really nice thing, and it's black as well. It looks amazing in black. Right, that's it. Let's just, should we zoom that in a little bit? It's a bit better when it's zoomed in, but I think that is it. It's bloody cold out there. Just wanted to get in the water. I'm always moaning about the cold, don't I? I just love the summer. I literally love it when it's summertime. On that note, I want to get a new car, and it needs to have a panoramic roof, but yeah, it's a subject for another day. But yeah, thanks for watching. If there's anything you want me to add to this style of video, if I do any more, I don't even know if I'm going to do any more, but I think I probably will. It was very easy for me to film. Get your words out, Cal. Very easy for me to film. Very basic, and it is quite interesting. It gives you a lot of good insights to what I've got going on. I'm busy at work all the bloody time. We've got loads going on here all the while. It is where I spend most of my life, so it does make sense for me to do more of this style of video. If there's anything you think I should do to add to this type of video, like I've been out in Andre's car, I've been out in the 330D, if you think I should try and get out in more cars throughout this type of video, definitely let me know. I want to know your input, because you know, you lot are the guys watching these videos, so your input is valuable. I am going to wrap it up. I am now in my nice warm office. I've got piri chicken just arrived, so I'm going to go and eat that. It is lunchtime, but thanks very much for watching. If you did like this video, do me a favour, hit like. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe for a new video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And if you're on Instagram, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, alright? I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Since filming this video, the 330D is now sold, this Transit connector is also sold, the Kia Proceed GT is sold, this Peugeot is also sold, and then the Prius next to it has gone as well, and the white F8 EM3 is also sold. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, I bought a new bit of stock that is amazing value for money, but there's a huge catch with it. Find out what it is on Wednesday at 6 o'clock.